I go by the name of Chuey Chu, and I come in peace to interview Peace for BellaNaija. It's Big Brother Season 6 eviction interviews. Let's go. Can I join you?
Absolutely.
Peace be unto you.
And also with you.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm Chuey Chu.
Nice to meet you. I'm Peace.
I know that. Peace, how are you?
Fine.
I love the pink.
Thank you. I love the pink too.
Pretty in pink.
You know what it is.
Love the blonde hair too.
Thank you.
I feel like I inspired that.
I love the blonde hair actually.
Thank you, girl. We try.
Really.
First and foremost, congratulations on a great run in the Big Brother house.
Thank you. I tried my best.
Tried your best.
Absolutely.
First head of house.
I know.
How did it feel?
Amazing. I was ecstatic. Let me tell you, yeah.
Tell me.
Just before then, I spoke with Nini and I said I felt I was going to win.
You felt it in your soul.
I just felt it. I just felt like I was going to win and it happened for me. So I'm grateful.
What advice the choice of Yousef as your deputy?
Head of house.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that.
Well, Yousef was a safe bet for me. I mean, he was my friend.
It was a safe bet.
Yes, like he knows this. Like he already knows this.
Level me. How was he?
So basically, well, in the house, someone already mentioned that they were interested in me, and it's all good. It's amazing.
Who mentioned that?
You check for it.
I'm asking you.
Sammy. There you go.
Afraid to.
But yeah, and I know he was expecting that I would pick him. He even mentioned it to me, but I wasn't gonna pick him just because I just don't want wahala. You get.
What kind of wahala?
I don't want any wahala in the bedroom or any, So I know Yousef respects himself a lot, and I told him, I'm like, I respect you because you respect yourself. Not that Sammy wouldn't. I don't know. I've never.
You didn't want to take your chances.
But I didn't want to take those chances, and I didn't want to start creating any sort of friction with anyone based on what I don't want and what I want. Do you know what I mean? So I just stayed in the safe area, and I chose Yousef, and he was actually my guy. We literally had like a conversation with Nini and a couple other people the day before, getting to know each other. So it was all right still. It wasn't like I picked a stranger.
Hey, yeah, but like, so do you feel like there was a possible chance that you might have developed feelings for Sammy if you had, maybe nothing had happened, but getting to know each other a lot on a deeper level? You think you...
I mean, I like Sammy.
You liked him?
Because Sammy, I like people that care for me, and Sammy cares for me, so I care for Sammy. So at least that was how that was what he portrayed. Sammy genuinely would ask me, how are you feeling? We were both up for nomination, and
yes.
I got saved by the veto power, funny enough, but I was still so moody. And he was still up, but he still showed genuine concerns and still tried to make me happy. So I love Sammy. I like Sammy a lot and how selfless he is. And I like people that like me. It might not initially start with liking you, or being attracted to you, but it definitely happens to the best of us, and it happens to me. It might have grown, but what I definitely know is I was not going to get in any sort of ship in the house.
In the house?
Yes.
Did you have a situation outside the house?
Absolutely.
Or you have a situation?
Yes.
Have or had?
Both.
My mind is not at peace here, so...
Why?
You have a situation outside the house, and you had a situation outside the house. Which is it at the same time?
Both. Like when I was in the house, I had a situation, and I still do.
Oh, so
yes.
There is something going on presently.
It was, and it still is.
Okay, cool. So
I believe.
You believe?
Yes.
So you haven't had a chance to like...
I have, so yes. I mean, it's a situationship still, it's still a relationship.
Oh, I mean, your stalker's going up now, man, like...
Really?
I mean...
Stop, Johnny.
So walk me through your experience in the house. How was it for you overall?
Well, obviously, personally, it was an amazing one. The hardest part for me was before the house.
Before that, why was that the hardest
part? Part where no, like before you get into the house because of COVID, that part was the hard part for me because, that was the hard part for me. Inside the house, it was actually okay. I mean, my biggest challenge, before you ask me, is just not having my alone time. There's no such thing as alone time in Big Brother's house.
How did you deal with that?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, I guess that's why some people were reacting a certain way to
Yeah,
certain
some people
things.
started acting out.
And even people, like, the slightest thing would just tick you off, because you actually need your alone time to rejuvenate and analyze things, just to relax and say, oh, thank you, or something. I hardly had that. And I get, maybe that's even the reason I slept a lot, because I did. I can't even lie to you guys. I slept a lot in the show. It was a bad thing, thinking about it now, because I could be selling myself. But I slept a lot. I sold myself, I believe, but I slept. The time I was sleeping, I could be doing so much in that house, but I slept a lot. But I was lacking alone time. If you happen to be in the bathroom alone, that's like treasure. But then you're in the bathroom and then someone will come to the mirror to brush and you're just like, oh fuck, you know, you can see me, stop this shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was all good. So the alone time thing that I didn't have really fucked with me, but I handled it properly, I believe.
Taking me back to the house, right? Alone time, I can relate to that, because it's like, bro,
Yeah.
you wanted to sell yourself.
Yeah.
What was your strategy going to the house? What were you trying to sell as peace?
There was no strategy. I just wanted everyone to know that I was multi-talented, and that's no cap, that's on God. Definitely. There's so much that I can do. I feel blessed that, you know, God made me that way, but what I put my mind to, what I touch is gold, and that's facts.
Midas touch.
And that's because I do it with my heart. I'll put everything into it. If I feel like I know something and I need to get like educated more, or I need to get professional certificate, I would do it, just because if I'm going to do music, I might as well do music properly.
So run us through again. What are the things that peace touches?
Well, you know, first of all, let's start with my fashion brand. I definitely love fashion. That's Burak is the name of my fashion brand.
Yes.
It's BWRAQ official on Instagram, but it's
That
Burak.
down.
Burak is the brand, and then we have Burak Kids. Well, initially it's a fashion brand, and it still is a fashion brand, but it's inclusive of so much more.
Yeah.
There's homeware, there's accessories, and just, I don't want to limit the name. So it's not Burak Fashion, it's not Burak Boutique, it's Burak, basically, and Burak Kids. So there's so much more that's to come, but look out for the fashion part of it first, I believe.
Okay.
Then obviously your girl can sing. And it's so funny because I could sing before going to the house, but I didn't think I was a singer.
Okay.
But when I got into the house, you know, there was so much ginger, especially when they gave us the piano. And then I started freestyling with White Money.
Yeah.
And then he was so in love with my voice and so many other people. And I was just hitting this freestyle back to him. I was like, okay, peace. I was surprised with myself. But music has been something that I've always loved, you know, of course. Like always, you'd be shocked the type of music I know, from French music to Spanish music to English music. Like I go in and I know the guys, my guys, the guys. So I love music in general, but I've never really seen myself as an artist, like singing or freestyling. I definitely can write, but it's definitely something I'm looking into. I've gotten all the encouragement that I need, and I'm definitely going it. I didn't even need so much persuasion. I just know I'm going to do it. Acting, of course, then you know your girl was a TV presenter before.
Yeah.
We're still doing it, you know. So I'm definitely going to be hosting red carpet events and just so much more. I think I'm open to so much, just because I think I can offer so much. We can all do so much. You just have to give in 100 and promise that you would do it. You will learn if you don't know, and you just wouldn't stop at being satisfied at where you are. And that's who I am. That's what I want to do. Like I always give my 110% and more.
So it's very interesting, right? You like to do a lot of things. You have a lot of interest. What was your relationship like with Yerins? Because he was that guy that really had that brand, the polymath brand.
It's crazy because initially when I got into the house, I wasn't exactly close to Yerins, but I was just getting to know everyone, basically still. And then the day before he left, we had this conversation that just, I was just like, my love. I love Yerins. I really do. Like, he's so smart and just so considerate. Like, after that conversation, I feel like I looked at him completely differently. Not that I've always thought he was a nice guy. There was just so much to Yerins. But after that conversation, you know, I loved him even more. And I was more than willing to be his friend and so much, you know. Yerins is an amazing guy. And I feel like he felt the love and he felt the energy, you feel energy, and he reciprocated it. The next day we're buying stuff. He was up for nomination, and he was willing to pay for me, with a bag naira. So thank you, Yarins. Yarins was an amazing guy. I wish I got to know him even more.
I mean, you have a chance now. Like,
yes, like I seen him
really
on my page.
And
I'm about to hit you up. You know what it is.
Okay, cool. So, take me back again to the house. Who would you say were your favorite people and the people you don't really? You know what? Everybody will say they got along with everybody.
Yes.
But who weren't you really feeling?
Okay. For me, it has to be the people I got along with them, but I feel like the vibe was fake. Yeah, I just felt like, and it's fine. You don't have to be real with everyone if you don't want to.
Yes.
But my thing is, if I perceive fake vibes, I give you fake vibes. We fake all the way. Do you know what I mean? And the people I got it from were Tiger and Queen. Queen, it came after a particular incident I had with her in the washroom, in the laundry area, where I was supposed to do my laundry before her. Actually, before her and Tega, but Tega came and did her laundry, and it was fine. I was like, okay, I'll go after you. And when I came, Queen was already there to do. She had not started, and she was gonna hand wash. And I told her, oh, I'm going. She was like, oh, you're using the washing machine. I was like, problem is not that. The problem is the dryer, which is limited. And she was like, I don't know. She just didn't say much. And when I came back, she has washed and spread her things on the dryer, and I told her I would move it. And that's on fact. I would actually, because you can't be doing that. Do you know what I mean? I've waited for so long to use it, and now you want to. She was like, I didn't tell her I was. So if I wash, will I dry on my head? So we had that back to back. She eventually cleared space for me, and I was actually considerate. It wasn't enough, but I still created space. I just didn't want wahala, and we got through that. And I was a bit mad, but I went past it. But I noticed that the vibe was off, and I don't have to fuck with everyone.
You don't have
That's
to.
on that. I
You really
don't have to.
yeah.
It doesn't mean I hate you. It doesn't mean I don't wish you well. But you're my least favorite, obviously. And that energy was reciprocated, and that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Okay, so that's one observation. Now, as head of house, as the first head of house, there were a bunch of people that reigned after you. What are your thoughts on? How did you see their regime?
I think they all did pretty well, actually. I can't even lie, they did well. But I think each week came with, like, I don't think Boma's week was that stressful. My week was.
How's Perez's week?
Perez's week, contrary to what people said, they said he was a general Perez or whatever. I didn't see it that way, actually. He made those statements, okay, then what? Like, he would say, oh, you respect the emblem. You should respect the emblem. There's a reason they gave it to you. They gave it to him. There's a reason he won the head of house. He's literally representing Big Brother in the house.
So you had zero
So
problems
if you
with
would,
his style of leadership.
I mean, he could have. I think what Perry has is he has problems with communicating. It feels like being. I don't know the word, but from my description, you know what I'm talking about. Passes the message. Being like that doesn't necessarily mean that they would respect you. And you could see it. They almost ate him up in his. Was that his regime when him and White Money had that thing?
That was.
I think it was. Okay, it was Maria's. It was actually
Maria's regime. Yes.
It was Maria's. But I'm just saying that if they can speak to him then, they could speak to him in his own regime. They just didn't because he was head of house.
What about Liquor Rose?
Liquor Rose did well too. I felt she did well. But I would handle things differently. To be honest, I handled things how I would handle every other person did. But I think everyone did okay, but I did the best.
I like that confidence, man. What are your biggest lessons, like from your experience in the house? What would you say are your biggest takeaways?
Well,
How do you feel like you changed as a person, and
that is crazy that a bird just shot on me.
Oh,
Do you know what it means? Fucking good luck.
We're gonna take the question again. Your biggest takeaways. What are your biggest lessons from the whole
Is
thing?
another bed sheet on my head?
No.
What's going on with this?
It's
Okay.
wet.
Anyways, there are a lot of things I didn't know I could do, and I could do okay, and that's music. I think discovering music even more is such a great thing for me. I'm excited. My voice is gone, obviously, but
I was about to ask for a freestyle.
it's gone.
So we're looking forward to a record.
I will definitely put something out, and I want to do it soon because this is my moment.
Solo collaborations with anybody in the
Collaboration,
house.
I'll do a couple. Collaboration.
Who would you like to collaborate with?
White Money actually want to do something with me. He
Really?
always says
Why?
it. Yeah, he says it's like when I'm out, I'm hitting you up or hitting the studio.
Okay.
So let's see what's up. People, Michael, I don't mind. doing
Michael
something
as well?
Michael, yeah. And then other people.
Artists in the
obviously.
general Nigerian space, who are you looking at?
It would be unfair to pick one person because
You have your general, like who are the people?
the area that I'm
do you-
looking at.
Yeah, or like
I
if there's
fuck with
artists you like-
Santi a lot.
Santi, okay.
Absolutely, I love
Yeah,
his
yeah,
music. I
talented
love
guy.
Santi. I love Adekunle Gold.
Cool,
Obviously, we
Santi,
know
yeah.
the big guys. We know the Burna Boy Dems and the Wizkid and David Doe. To be an honor, I love Temi as well.
Okay.
That's Thames baby. Arya Star.
You heard about like Thames?
Thames.
Yeah, you know the song with Wizkid is huge.
Essence.
Yeah, there's a Justin Bieber remix.
Yes, they were always playing it back to back.
There's a lot of stuff that's
Actually,
happening
I've,
in the
I've
real
always
world.
been a rebel. Like I've always been a rider, even before she put out anything. Like
You like Drake?
I love Drake.
You love Drake?
That's my guy. I love Kanye West. I love Drake.
Yeah, you heard Kanye West has dropped an album,
Yes. What's it called again?
Donda.
Is it Donda? But
Donda.
Drake dropped one as well.
Exactly.
That's Loverboy.
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
Thames is on it.
Is she? I've not really listened to. I've not had the time.
I'm playing with you. But
She's
would
not
that
on
be
it.
amazing?
I saw them talking on a video.
Thames is
clip.
on it.
She's on it.
Thames is on it.
Congrats, Thames.
It's crazy. So you have a lot to catch up in real life.
I have a lot to catch up. Like, I'm so inspired by that babe, I swear. But you know what? It is
So
what
what's
it is.
next for you? Like you definitely said you're doing the red carpet thing. You know, shout out to you for the 500 Abeg Naira. That was kind of cool.
Abeg Naira.
You won the Abeg Naira in the house.
I won plenty of Abeg Nairas in the house.
But for the presenting, for the
Oh
debates,
yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes,
So
that was amazing.
You represented us presenters very
Of
well.
course, you know
That was
what it
pretty cool.
is.
So your next steps, you're looking to host red carpets,
Obviously, events, all
Events.
of that. Yes.
possibly a show, TV
A
show.
TV show in the making for sure.
Okay.
Well,
What
I
else?
hope.
There's music.
There's music. There's
Okay.
acting. Did you see me act? You better say yes. Are
Here's
you
my
not?
thing. Every single housemate
I'm not every single housemate.
that I've spoken to wants to go into acting, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And now recently in the news, somebody had said Nollywood is not a dumping ground for evicted housemates. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's their opinion. I feel you should give everyone, well, you should at least look at what they have to offer. If you haven't met them and then you have so much opinion about them, if that was the case, then
think it sounds like-
that's so not fair.
It sounds like a thing where producers are just putting you on camera because you're an evicted housemate, because you have the numbers, not because you can actually act.
I don't think that should be the case, actually. I think you should actually check if these people can do the job.
So you're willing to earn your stripes.
I'm telling you, that's fact. If you feel like I'm not good enough for you, then that's fine. No hard feelings. But if I'm gonna act, I'm gonna improve and I'm gonna come back. But I'm telling you right now, I think you can act.
Can we do an audition now?
No, don't do an audition.
Come
No,
on, let's do
we're
an-
doing an interview. You can't just start.
I'll give you a scenario.
No.
We're gonna act together.
What? What's the scenario? You're putting me on the spot.
Yeah, we're gonna do it together. All right, so guys, I need your help now. We're gonna act a movie. What type of movie? Give me a genre. Somebody give me a genre.
Action.
Love?
Action. Love.
Love? So romance. We're doing romance. Romance. Give her a name.
Tracy.
I like Njideka.
Well, that's good too.
All right.
Njideka.
And give me a name. Give me something.
Chima.
Osondu. Okay, I like Osondu. So this is the story of Njideka and Osondu. And Osondu he has just gotten green card.
Okay.
So Osondu is going to Japan
Okay.
and he might leave you. Like Osondu is your lover
Okay.
and you want to beg Osondu to not run away to Japan without you.
Okay, but is he leaving like he doesn't give a fuck about Njideka, or is leaving like I'll
You're
be
begging
back?
for his love.
Oh, I'm begging, so he doesn't care.
Osondu is acting up. So you're begging for Osondu to remember the times you shared and he's walking out of your life and going to
Okay.
Japan. All right?
Okay.
And somebody call action for me.
Action.
Njideka, I'm leaving.
Osondu now. How
Baby,
can you
this is not
forget
working
everything
anymore.
we've been through? Are you serious?
Baby, I have to
For
go to
real?
Japan.
Japan without me. Osondu, please now. See, listen.
Njideka, no.
No, baby. You know the time that I gave you all my money. I can do it again.
How much?
Like if you don't have to go.
2,500 naira.
Osondu, please just stay with me. Please.
Njideka, no.
You've forgotten everything will be.
Njideka, my flight is in 20 minutes. I have to go.
Osondu, please now, I beg you. Osondu, he won't even look. Please, Osondu. See, is it Njideka? Is it? Please now, Osondu.
Nji.
And cut.
Thank you.
You don't cut before this.
I don't know. She just said I cut.
Let's get a round of applause for peace.
Thank you, guys.
Let me know how you think she did. All right, it was great having a conversation with you.
I know. It was
Looking
awesome.
forward to everything you have lined up in the future. We're gonna be supporting you right here on BellaNaija and your fans who follow us as well. All right, remember, catch up with Peace.
You know what it is? Is Peace still the queen of the A's gang? If you're not rocking with Peace, peace out. That's all it is.
I feel like you just did the sign outs.
Oh, sorry.
No,
you
you're a
take
presenter though. Let's do it. So you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Right, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna tell people to follow you on your social media.
Of course.
You're gonna tell them to follow me.
That's
You're gonna tell them to follow BellaNaija.
Chuey Chu.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also follow BellaNaija, and
Okay.
then we wrap up the interview.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. So let's run it.
Can we get another action?
3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, beautiful people, it's still your girl Peace. Please don't forget to follow me on social media. That's PEACEOGOR. And don't forget to follow the amazing Chuey Chu. You know who it is. You know how it is. And don't forget to follow Bella and BellaNaija online. BellaNaija and BellaNaija online. You're rocking with Peace. You know what it is. If you're not rocking with Peace,
Peace out.
peace out.